Hi guys, it has been so long since I've posted on YouTube. It has been more than 2 years. I hope you guys have been doing well. I've missed you guys. I've missed posting on YouTube. I did not expect to be away this long, but at the same time, I feel like it was a really necessary break for me. I am now in a good place. During my time away, I definitely got to focus on my work. I got to focus on my personal life and make sure that everything was in working order. And now I finally feel like there's a good balance. And this time around, I'm going to have a schedule. I'm going to have pre-filmed videos in case I'm not able to film for whatever reason. I will still have content to post. I'm not really gonna get into where I've been. I don't really want to bore you with that. If you want to know down the road, I guess you can let me know and I can incorporate it into another video. But for now, I figure why talk about the past when I can really focus on the future. So today I wanted to do something very lax. It's going to be a haul. I'm going to talk about things that I've picked up from Ulta, Sephora, and Bath & Body Works. If you happen to hear squeaky toys or see like a tail wagging in the background, I have 2 dogs now, so a lot has changed. First up is a facial spray. I love the spray. It is the Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I love the smell of this. It's so refreshing. It's like you're in a spa, and I like to put this on after I apply my skincare items. I like to spray this on my makeup sponge before applying foundation and concealer. I think it helps everything look really healthy. Last time I got it in the smaller size and I wanted to get the full size. So this is the 8 fluid ounces and it's still very inexpensive. This really does smell like a spa. Cucumber and green tea is like the perfect description for that. I also repurchased a foundation that I love, and this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I got it in 2 shades because I have to mix these together to get my perfect shade. So I picked up 201 Classic Ivory and 202 Creamy Natural. Strangely enough, I don't like the Pro Matte formula. That one broke me out, and I have oily skin. But the Pro Glow, I think, sits perfectly on my skin. It doesn't get too oily throughout the day. Let me put it this way. It doesn't get oilier than any other foundation I use. I think the finish of it is so pretty that I'll deal with having to blot throughout the day, which is something that I have to do regardless. No matter what foundation I use, I have to blot throughout the day, so it's not a big deal to me. I really like that formula and it does not break me out. Now, a foundation that I haven't been able to get on board with is the bareMinerals Original Formula. I really want to like this because I know it's a cult classic, but I can't get on board with it. I have it in the shade Fair Ivory 02. This just sits on my skin. That's the dog if you hear, that's one of the dogs if you hear her. It just sits on my skin. It breaks up throughout the day, and it just does not look good. It doesn't sink into my skin very well. I've tried various methods to applying this. So if you guys can figure out or let me know, you can see them playing right here. If you guys can let me know how you enjoy applying this, I would love to play around with it some more because I'm not returning it and I don't want to completely lose out on my money. So if you guys can share how you like to apply it, please do in the comments below. The bareMinerals powder product that I do like is the bareMinerals Powder Concealer, and I have it in the shade Bisque. So the way that I enjoy applying this is at the end of applying my makeup, like right now, if I still have a spot or 2 that I want to cover up a little bit more, but it's too late to cover up with a concealer, like a liquid concealer, I will take this and put it on with a Q-tip. So I think that if you're missing something like that in your routine, which I totally was, that is a great product. I don't like it to like add coverage under my eyes. I don't use it for that, but in terms of like spot concealing after you apply powder, that's a great option. Another concealer that I do like and I have repurchased is the Maybelline SuperStay Better Skin Concealer. So this is a liquid concealer that I have loved for a very long time. I stopped using it for whatever reason. I think I just moved on to something else and I wanted it again. So I apply this with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I mix the 2 because I use the shade Cannelle, which is a little bit more peachy, and that's really to like correct the skin, and this one's a little bit lighter than my skin, so together I love the way that it appears on my face. A new purchase for me that I love is the L'Oreal Color Riche Shine Lipsticks. And now that I'm talking about this, I got this at CVS. I didn't get it at Ulta, but you can also get it at Ulta. And I love these lipsticks. I love the way they look. I know some people don't like this packaging. It looks a little cheap, but I personally love it. I think it's beautiful. I'm currently wearing this shade right here, which is Glossy Fawn. It's a beautiful nude. What really got me on board with this is a couple videos from Emily Noel. She posted a video of all the swatches, and then she mentioned it again in another video. And I'm like, okay, I gotta get that. It's comfortable on the lips. It's full color, it's shiny, and Burnished Blush is the other shade. This isn't the type of pink that I typically wear, but this formula makes me love this color. I'm going to be using this in the spring and summer for sure. It just gives you that nice pop of color without being too much. I'm already looking forward to purchasing this in other shades. And I have two eyeshadow palettes from Ulta. First up is the one that I used today, which is the Lorac Pro Matte palette. This one is half the size of their original Lorac Pro palette. I love this so much. I've been using this every day for work. It's a no fuss eyeshadow palette. It also packs a punch. I love this black. I previously had the Lorac Pro palette and I hit pan on the black. The black is so intense. I remember some of you were like, how did you hit pan on the black? I use black eyeshadow like it's water. And I used it today. It's definitely gonna be one that I travel with because I love all 8 shades. They're all mattes. And I don't have the Lorac Pro palette right now because although that is my holy grail palette, I haven't repurchased it. I ended up getting this one instead. My last one was just getting a little old, so I think I will repurchase it at some point, but for now I'm loving the smaller condensed version because I've been all about the matte eyeshadow look recently. Ulta has been introducing a lot of new brands into their mix and I've been loving it because it makes these brands a lot more accessible. And the first one is Morphe. I know some people don't really care for Morphe. They roll their eyes at Morphe. I personally love them. I went to their small Burbank store like back in the day before it got really, really big, before the line was out the door. And I really enjoyed my shopping experience and all the products were great. They're really affordable. And so I wanted to get another one. It's been a while and I got this one from Ulta's website. It is gorgeous. It actually kind of looks like a concealer palette, but I love this black. It's a mix of shimmer, not the black, but the overall eyeshadow palette is a mix of shimmer and mattes. And I think it's basically everything that you need if you are a neutral girl. This one was also pretty inexpensive, but it's great quality. And in the last few months, Morphe opened up in Scottsdale, Arizona near my house. So I was able to go there and it is gorgeous. Another brand that I was happy to see on Ulta's website is ColourPop. ColourPop is a brand that I had never used before, although it's been all over YouTube. I just never bit the bullet. And I finally did when it was on Ulta's website. And I got 2 of their Super Shock eyeshadows. So I'm finally trying these out and I think they're great. The first one that I have here is So Quiche, which is a taupe color with some shimmer in it. I'm still trying to figure out how I can incorporate this into my eyeshadow looks because I have been all about the matte look. But I did want to start playing around with shimmers again, and I also wanted to play with this formula. So that's a beautiful shade right there with just one swipe. And the other one is a lighter color with some multi-dimensional glitter. And this one is called Sailor. You can't really see it, but there it is right there. And I did play with this on my lid before because I have my lid pretty much bare typically, and then I added some of this. I tapped it on with my fingers and I thought it was beautiful. From Sephora, I got the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Diffuse Light. This is a powder I've been using for years. I have repurchased numerous times. The one that I'm currently using right now is almost done, but this is what the shade kind of looks like. It's a pale yellow and I wear it under my eyes, all in the areas to kind of like balance my face. Another Sephora purchase is the Briogeo Scalp Revival Charcoal and Tea Tree Scalp Treatment. I've repurchased this many times. I'll show you the one that I'm almost done with. It's right here. And I started getting this because my scalp in the last year got really itchy, got really dry and flaky, and it was extremely irritating and a nuisance because I have dark hair, and when your scalp is flaky, it does not look good. Like, it's really obvious. And ever since I started using this treatment with the shampoo from the same line, my scalp has been fine. It's been healthy again, not itchy. So if you have those issues, I highly recommend these products. And last but not least, Bath & Body Works, because A, I have not gone there in a very long time, and B, I found my signature scent for spring and summer. It is Endless Weekend. Has anybody else tried this? It smells amazing. And I wanted to get At the Beach is what I think it's called. I like the idea of that. It's almost like a sunscreen scent. And then I smelled this. It was right next to it. And it smells perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. I snatched up this, which is the body lotion. I got the body spray, which is right here. And I also got the body butter or the cream. I use all of them. I layer them all on. The scent here is Summer Mandarin, Sunkissed Magnolia, Raspberry Lychee Sorbet, finished with a breeze of blue coconut water and vanilla sandalwood. If you like a scent that's a little bit more sweet than floral, pick this one up because I do prefer sweet over floral. This is one that I immediately smelled and I'm like, yes, this is what I can drench my entire body with. And if you're out there looking for your next signature scent and you're thinking like, well, I don't completely love this, but I'm gonna get it because it's popular or I like the idea of it, just know that when you smell the right scent for you, you will know. Because as soon as I smelled this, I started snatching up all the products for it. I think I got like 2 of these and I got 2 of the sprays. And I'm pretty sure I've picked up other things over the last couple months because I do shop pretty often, but that's where I'm gonna stop for now or else it's gonna get a little too long. And these are the ones that I immediately saw on my vanity and I was like, yes, I wanna talk about this, I wanna talk about this. Let me know in the comments if you've used any of these products, if you love any of them, and also how you've been. I wanna know how you guys have been doing. I've missed you guys. At this time, the plan is to upload videos on Sundays and Thursdays. So this is going up on a Sunday, and my next video is current favorites, which will go up on Thursday. It's obviously been a while, so I figure we have some catching up to do, and what better way to do it than a favorites video. So I will see you guys on Thursday. Bye guys.